So, we have some important yet enjoyable decisions to make. On the one hand, you need to acquire your preferred weapons and gear. On the other, you need to acquire your getaway vehicle. We'll need to steal both. These can't be traced back to us. Where would you like to start?
Hey guys, it's me Chota King and welcome back to the third setup that we will be needing in order to play the Cluckin Bell Raid finale. So this setup is going to be called Concealed Weapons, and Vincent just gave us a call and told us that we will be needing weapons or getaway vehicles, and we can do whichever one we like first. So we're gonna go ahead and start this one, and I'll tell you more about it in a sec.
Alright, sending you the target coordinates now. I'm sending you some visual ID of our targets. Make sure to familiarize yourself. As I'm sure you know, our operation requires weapons and gear that can't be traced back to us. The good news is that this city is crawling with gangs carrying that kind of contraband. Half of them in cahoots with this very police department. So today we're gonna confiscate one cache of weapons and one stash of gear. If any of it ends up getting traced after our raid, it'll lead to these reprobates instead of us. I've sent you the coordinates of some appropriate targets. You don't need to hit them all. My advice is to investigate your options. Determine which gang is gonna have a loadout that suits your preferences, and prioritize accordingly. As I was saying earlier, we need weapons and we need equipment. That's armor and masks. We don't want anyone at the Cluckin Bell factory catching a glimpse of your memorable face.
Alright guys, so in this setup we will be given three options to source ourselves some weapons for the operation. So Vincent sends us three pictures on our phone which are really hard to pinpoint what will you be getting in each location.
I'm well acquainted with this gang's status in these parts. Seems their gear and weapons are positively adequate, along with their security. I've read this group's file several times over. Seems they run a tight operation, not to be underestimated. We're not talking military levels of security, but they're no petty criminals either. So watch your six, and don't get sloppy or they'll have the upper hand.
So the first location, which is going to be A, you can find the compact rifle, combat pistol, mini SMG, crowbar and Molotovs at location A. And at location B you can find heavy rifle, tactical SMG, heavy shotgun and pipe bombs. And at location C you can get the MG, AP pistol, combat shotgun and grenades. So for my Cluckin Bell Raid, I am going to be doing the stealth approach. So the only difference in each weapon loadout in the stealth approach will be in the SMG category. You will only get suppressors for the SMG weapons such as the machine pistol, the tactical SMG or the AP pistol, which you will be getting in each class. And all of these locations also have an option to pick up some gear that you will be using. On location B you can find medium armor and medium stamina reduction at location B, and I do not know what other locations offer you, but as you can see on your screen right now, there's also a shortcut that you can be using to go on the upper floor of the yard. From the engine room you just take the elevator to the first floor of the yard, and then you can take that
There should be
back
both weapons and gear at
towards your
these
exit.
locations. Kit secure. Bring it all back to the lockup. Just to be clear, we need at least one set of equipment. But you don't have to stop there. If you want to pay each target a visit, be my guest. Whatever you grab, we'll make sure it's available when we hit the factory. If
So this setup is going to be the quickest one out of the 5, I think, because now all we need to do is go back to Vincent's lockup and then we're done. And when we arrive there, we will have an option to use the text messages to confirm what loadouts and gears that we want. You can actually hit all 3 or 2 of the locations, but I don't think it's really gonna be worth it. All the difference is that you can do in the approaches comes from the 5th setup, which is called disorganized crime, which will be on my channel as well. So yeah guys, that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you have enjoyed. Do drop a like rating if you have found this informative, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace out.
As the LSPD field manual states, untraceable weapons and gear is textbook stratagem in any successful raid. We're done here. The next step is to acquire a getaway vehicle in a similar manner. Looks like we got enough to hit the factory. If you want more, take it. Just send me a text when you're ready to confirm the gear you want to use. Roger that. Good. I'll arrange for any extras to be stashed in case you change your mind.